Hi guys, my name is Tracy Larish and I am the founder of the Yoga Mind Project. Um, if you've been following us on Instagram, Facebook, or frequent our website, then you'll know most of my story. But I wanted to sort of put the face to the name. Sometimes that's easier for people and everything. So here we are. By the way, this is my first video. I've never done this before, so advanced apologies. And also, doing this on my iPhone, so go front camera. So again, my name is Tracy, and for those of you who may not know, I was diagnosed with panic disorder last October, and you know, as it is for anyone, it was extremely difficult to maneuver and find myself throughout that mess. So I really wanted to create something with this project that can help people in any way. I've been doing yoga and meditation for a little bit now, but it really came back into my life when I was suffering from, going through all the anxiety and stuff like that. And I've just really found it to be extremely helpful, and it's really kind of changed my life in a pretty big way. And so I started this project because, I want people to know that they're not alone, and there's so many options out there and other people that feel exactly the way you do. And sometimes it's hard to get that support from loved ones or friends and family, or to really get that understanding. Part of what we want to do is host these workshops and programs for these people, so we can give them ideas and suggestions of alternative ways of coping. Say, little disclaimer, that's not to say, go off your meds or anything like that, because I do not recommend that. But I do believe, if you read our blog post the other day about living with anxiety, I do believe that when you're on a certain medication that does in fact work for you, that that plus maybe talking to a counselor or a therapist or someone that you find that you can really confide in, a mixture of that and maybe an alternative way of thinking or changing your perception or whatever. A lot of those things, when you do all of those things, I feel is the most beneficial to anyone that suffers. When I was going through everything, I found it really hard to open up to anyone. So a part of me that really wants to get out there and share our name, share our project, and collaborate with those who are interested in this. So no matter what you struggle with, be it anxiety, panic disorder, depression, schizophrenia, eating disorders, bipolar disorder, PTSD, or anything, we're aiming to really provide something that could really help people. We've partnered with the Mental Health Association here in Genesee County, Blue Pearl Yoga, which is actually the yoga that my father is teaching at, and also where our launch party is. I feel like really being able to open up and tell my story, share my experiences, I hope, like, even if I could give a glimmer of hope to even one person, I would feel like I have done my job, because there are a lot of things that people go through that they may not talk about or feel comfortable opening up about, but I have high hopes that if you know, I share my story, you guys will be able to share yours and, you know, talk about it. I think a lot of the things that you keep inside can really come back to haunt you. And for those of you that feel as if you don't have a good support system or a good solid foundation to be yourself and openly talk about things, then, you know, this is the place where you can come and be who you are, because you shouldn't be anybody else. Just moving back a little bit, if you could probably notice in this video, I am a very tiny person. I've struggled with my weight for a really long time, and it's just naturally me. This isn't something that I have done to myself, not due to a mental disorder of any kind. But, you know, throughout the years, I have struggled with body image as far as, you know, how other people perceive me and look at me and stuff like that. And now, considering, you know, I just turned 28, and I feel like I'm really at the point in my life where, you know, I'm finally comfortable with who I am, and I don't really care. I mean, and I feel like that should be for anyone, no matter who you are, how big you are, how small you are, it doesn't matter. Just be who you are and embrace that, because that's going to be the number one thing that we discuss in these workshops, is really self-care and taking care of yourself. And as long as you're healthy and there's no, you know, serious medical problems or conditions to be concerned with, then I feel like, you know, share what you got, because no one else can really decide how you should feel about yourself. And like I said, that's something that I've learned over the years, and, you know, I'm all right, and so should you. And that goes into the fact of any mental health disorder. It's really about embracing what you've been given, despite how terrifying or nerve-wracking or scary that may be for you. You know, embrace what you've been given, because really, you know, we're given this one life, and instead of dwelling on all of the negative things and the negative thoughts, we should be focusing on what's happening here today. We should be reaching out to each other. We should be supporting each other and lifting each other up. And, you know, again, that's what this project is about. And I really hope that all of you can see that, and that you'll join us in this fight against the stigma. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I wanted to get that out there and do this video again, face to the name. So, you know, join us and celebrate with us. Our launch party is October 17th. I hope anyone that sees this could maybe make it out and come join us and, you know, hear more about my stories and our team's stories. And always email. All of our information is on our website, www.theyogamindproject.com. And I hope you will join us. Please open up, speak up, raise your hand. We are here for you. And we have all different types of, and walks of life that will be at this launch party. You know, young, older, kids, you know, it just, we're reaching out to everyone, and we really hope that you will share this journey with us, and we're really excited to, you know, to get moving and to really get out there. So thank you for listening and for putting up with my first video. If any of you at all have any questions or comments or ideas, you know, we're so open-minded, and, you know, don't hesitate to reach out. We are here. So again, my name is Tracy Larish, and we hope to hear from you soon and meet all of you in the future. Bye. I do not like this front camera. iPhone, what do you say? Really random shout out to Alt Buffalo, where the first time I've ever been happy, really, with my husband's smoking habits. He went to the res yesterday and we won tickets to Alt Buffalo's birthday bash. So, word up, because I listen to you all the time. I'm in love with my life. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, I wrote notes to talk about. Because that's how bad I am. Tell me what's the word? Word up.